Hi everyone, this is Love and Faith ASMR, and this is my third attempt to record this video because, well, I'm not really sure why. I did like a 15-minute thing, and when I went to go look at the video, it had stopped recording at like just under 4 minutes. So I don't know why, but hopefully it won't happen again because I don't know if I have it in me to do it a fourth time. So, but it's okay. It's been a long day. Very tired. So if my thoughts are slow, my words are slow, um, I'm sorry. Just bear with me. Yeah, it's been rough, but um, I'm just relaxing now. Hence my soft blanket. Oh my gosh, my cats are misbehaving. Stop it. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to read some interesting facts. So let's get into it. Let's do some soft spoken ASMR. Okay. Ew. Dead skin cells are a main ingredient in household dust. Yeah, I knew that. Aw, the bumblebee bat is the world's smallest mammal. That sounds adorable. A bumblebee bat? A bumblebee bat? Bumblebee bat. It has a wingspan of 5.1 to 5.7 inches. That's not as small as I would think a bumblebee bat would be. A bumblebee bat would be. Okay. Um, oh, cool. There are parts of Africa in all four hemispheres. That's neat. Oh, you know what? I forgot to say what this is from. This is from Reader's Digest. It's a 125 interesting facts about practically everything, but we will not be reading all 125. I've already skipped some. Some that I don't think are super interesting, but that's just my opinion. Um, I'm sure I'll share some that y'all don't think are interesting. You know, everyone's different. It's okay. The cornea is one of only two parts of the human body without blood vessels. That's cool. Is one of only two parts of the human body without blood vessels. What about, uh, I don't know. Okay, sorry. I was just thinking what the other thing could be. So the cornea is the clear part of the eye that covers the pupil. Um, Cartilage and the cornea. It's, yeah, tissues. Cartilage and the cornea are the only types of tissue in the human body that do not contain blood vessels. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I forgot about that. That cartilage doesn't have blood vessels. I knew it didn't have like bone, obviously, because it's cartilage. But I don't know. I'm just thinking about my ears, and sometimes, you know, your earlobes, like when you pierce them, they bleed when you pierce them, but that's because there's skin on top of the cartilage. So, you know, blood vessels and skin, obviously. Okay, moving on. Blah, 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 blah. German chocolate cake was invented in Texas. What? The German part of German chocolate cake comes from an American man. It was named after a man named Sam German. So it is not German in terms of the nation whatsoever. That's a bit disappointing, but I don't really like German chocolate cake because I think it has coconut, doesn't it? I think. The Philippines consists of 7,641 islands. I didn't realize that. It's an archipelago, which means it's made up of a group of islands. So that's pretty cool. I didn't really realize that. Wow. The Golden Girls was supposed to have a different theme song. Instead of Andrew Gould's iconic "Thank you for being a friend," the show's producers wanted to use another song called Friends, but the rights to that song were too expensive. So they went with the cheaper option. I love that song. My husband always gets mad at me because I like sing it and I don't stop singing it. Okay. There's enough gold inside Earth to coat the planet. Wow. Cleveland was once the country's fifth largest city. Human beings can use only a small fraction of Earth's water. Why? Because it's salt water? Yeah. Only 2.5% of Earth's water is fresh water, and only 1%. Oh, okay, that makes sense. And only 1% of that is accessible, and then the rest is like in glaciers and snow fields. The brand name Spam is a combination of spice and ham. It's not spicy though, right? It takes a drop of water 90 days to travel the entire Mississippi River. That's cool. People once ate arsenic to improve their skin. Did it do it though? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Oh, the first person processed at Ellis Island was a 15-year-old girl from Ireland. Japan has one vending machine for every 40 people. It's thought to have one of the highest densities of vending machines in the world. I wonder if they have a lot of vending machine technicians, if that's the right term. I assume they would. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I've heard about that. What? Lemons float, but limes sink? That blows my mind. Because limes are denser, they drop to the bottom and they sink. And lemons float to the top. Why are they denser, though? That's cool. Mm. McDonald's once made. Ew. Gross. McDonald's once made bubblegum flavored broccoli. It said, unsurprisingly, the attempt to get kids to eat healthier didn't go over well with the child testers who were confused by the taste. Oh no, I don't need this in my life. I'm paranoid enough. Some fungi create zombies and then control their minds. Oh, I've heard of this. Oof. The tropical fungus Ophiocordyceps seems right. Infects ants' central nervous systems, and then once it's inside their body for 9 days, it has complete control over the ant's movements. Oh, that poor ant. Never in my life have I ever sympathized with an ant more than now. That's terrifying. According to National Geographic, it forces the ant to climb trees. Oh, and then convulse and it falls into the cool, moist soil below where the fungi thrive. And then once it's there, the fungus waits until exactly solar noon to force the ant to bite a leaf and wait for death. I have questions. I don't want to think about that. That really disturbs me. Oof, oof, oof. I don't like that. The first oranges weren't orange. That's cool. They were actually green. I heard that somewhere. Oh, it says that in Vietnam and Thailand, they still stay green, even through maturity. Huh. Cool. A cow bison hybrid is called a beefalo. That's funny. Oh, I'm tired. Excuse me. Scotland has 421 words for snow. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. Okay, some examples. Sneasel. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but that's what it's spelled like, which means to start raining or snowing. Feeful, which means to swirl. And flink drinkin', which is a light snow. I really love that. That brings me joy. I love all that. Samsung tests Samsung tests their phone durability with a butt-shaped robot because people put their phones in their back pocket and then they sit down and they want to make sure that their phones can stand up to the derriere. That's, a smart idea. It says the robot even wears jeans. That's that's cool. Peanuts aren't nuts. Yes, yes, yes. They're seeds. I always remember they're not nuts, but I never remember what they are. So it says they're seeds. And walnuts, almonds, cashews, and pistachios. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I'm sorry. I read that wrong. So peanuts are legumes. Um, and the walnuts, almonds, cashews, and pistachios are seeds, not nuts. So sorry, peanuts are legumes. Um, Armadillo shells are bulletproof. One Texas man was hospitalized when a bullet he shot at an armadillo ricocheted off the animal and hit him in the jaw. That sucks. Firefighters use wetting agents to make water wetter. The chemicals reduce the surface tension of plain water, so it's easier to spread and better soaks into objects. That's really cool. I don't know why that surprises me. Like, of course, they know how to do that nowadays. That's so cool, though. And it's known as wet water. Excuse me. That's pretty cool. Um, Running amok is a medically recognized mental condition. Is it in the DSM-5? Is it? I don't know. It says, oh, okay. It says considered a culturally bound syndrome. A person running amok in Malaysia starts with a period of brooding and then commits a sudden frenzied mass attack. So that term is specific to Malaysia? That's what this says. I don't say that. That's what this says. I don't know about the accuracy of this stuff. Cats have fewer toes on their back paws. Okay. Kleenex tissues were originally intended for gas masks. When there was a cotton shortage during World War One, Kimberly Clark developed, and that's hyphenated, so I think that's their last name, developed a thin, flat cotton substitute that the army tried to use as a filter in the gas masks. And then it ended before they perfected the material, so they redeveloped it, made it smoother and softer, and then they marketed it as facial tissue instead. Blue whales eat 500,000 calories in one mouthful. 500,000. Wow. Oh, cool. I've always wondered. That tiny pocket in jeans was designed to store pocket watches. I've always wondered what is the point of this thing? You can barely get anything out of it, so I never use it. That's cool. Okay. Most Disney characters wear gloves to keep animation simple. Oh, that makes sense. I'm not an artist, nor should I be, because no one wants to see my art. But I have heard that hands are like the hardest thing to draw, more than faces, I think. So that makes sense that he put gloves on him, then boom, no problem. The man with the world's deepest voice can make sounds humans can't hear. His name is Tim Storms, and he can't even hear his own lowest note, which is 8 octaves below the lowest G on a piano, but elephants can. So did they test this? Like they brought him to elephants and then he, you know, did his thing. He sang his 8 octaves below the lowest G on a piano, and the elephants like responded. How do you even know what you're singing if you can't hear it? I've often wondered that, like whenever I go like, am I actually producing a frequency that I just cannot, or my ears can't perceive? I don't know. I don't know. Y'all, I'm tired. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay, the current American flag was designed by a high school student. Oh, I didn't know that. Um, it was for a school project, and it only earned a B minus. Mm. It said that his design already had 50 stars, even though Alaska and Hawaii weren't even states yet. And he figured, his name is Bob Heft, he figured that the two would earn statehood soon, and he showed the government his design, and President Dwight D. Eisenhower called to say that the design was approved. And then his teacher changed his grade to an A. That's cool. That's cool. Cows don't have upper front teeth. Hey, eh? Upper front teeth. They have molars on top, but they don't have upper incisors. They have a dental pad, and they use that with their bottom teeth to pull out grass. Thanks to 3D printing, NASA can basically email tools to astronauts. Oh, it says only a quarter of the Sahara Desert is actually sandy. Most of it is covered in gravel, though it also contains mountains and oases. I think oases is probably oasis. Says oasis plural. Oases. That's cool. And here's another fact that everyone gets wrong. It says it isn't the world's largest desert. Antarctica is. Bananas grow upside down. Technically, we peel them upside down. They grow outward from their stems, but that means their bottoms face the sky. And then as they get bigger, the fruits turn toward the sun. And that's why they have the curve that they have. There were active volcanoes on the moon when dinosaurs were alive. It's kind of scary. Dogs sniff good smells with their left nostril. What? Dogs normally start sniffing with their right nostril, then keep it there if the smell could signal danger. But they'll shift to the left side for something pleasant. What? Is that true? Is that true? I'm trying to find something that's not. This one's about passing gas, so I don't really want to share that. Oh, I'll share it. Why not? Okay. The word fizzle started out as a type of word for what I just said, which meant to break wind quietly. Fizzle. uh, that's funny. Oh, the hashtag or pound symbol isn't officially called a hashtag or pound symbol. Its technical name is octothorpe. The octo means 8, yeah, and refers to its points. And there's disagreements on where the thorpe part came from. So if you want to impress your friends, you can be like, instead of saying hashtag blessed, be like octothorpe blessed. And then, yeah, I don't recommend that. All right, the French have their own name for a French kiss. That's funny. It's galoche. Or galoche. I don't really know where the stress is. I think it's galoche. I did take French in high school, but it's been a long time. And we never learned that word because, why would we? movie trailers originally played after the movie. Oh, makes sense. The US government saved every public tweet from 2006 through 2017. Why? That's kind of freaky. Why? I want to know why. It just says that starting in 2018, the Library of Congress decided to only keep tweets on a very selective basis. Like, having to do with politics or something with public policy, national interest, it says elections. So after 2017, they just decided, you know what, this is not worth it anymore. We're only going to keep some. Well, why were they keeping them in the first place? Like, why worry about it? I don't know. Theodore Roosevelt had a pet hyena. The CIA headquarters has its own Starbucks, but baristas don't write names on the cups. Its receipts say store number 1 instead of Starbucks, and its workers need an escort to leave their work posts. It's a lot of pressure. That's pretty interesting. Giraffe tongues can be 20 inches long, and they are dark bluish black in color, which is to prevent sunburn, apparently. I guess their tongues must be out a lot. They eat those leaves. Europeans were scared of eating tomatoes when they were introduced. Oh no. Okay, listen to this. It says, in the 1700s, aristocrats started eating tomatoes, but they were convinced the fruits were poisonous because people would die after eating them. Okay, that's logical. I would too. But it says in reality, the acidity from the tomatoes brought out the lead in their pewter plates. Oh no. And they actually died of lead poisoning. That stinks. You know where my mind instantly went is Harry Potter. This is where I am right now. I'm tired. Because pewter, I believe, is what his cauldron was supposed to be made out of. And so I was like, he could never make tomato soup in that cauldron. Humans aren't the only animals that dream. Okay, well, we knew that, right? Anybody that's had a dog, whatever. I guess I'm just picky when it comes to facts. I want to be impressed. I want to be wow. The inventor of the microwave received only $2 for his discovery. Oh my gosh, that's like, which is Raytheon, by the way. Raytheon invented, or that's what the company is called now. And never any royalties. He literally received $2. Yeah, I remember one of my science teachers saying it was an accident. Like the microwave was not, well, not an accident, but like they didn't realize it could do what it could do. So a radar was set using electromagnetic waves, and it melted the candy bar that he had in his pocket. And then they decided to make a metal box that could heat food using this system. So cool. Okay, one more because my battery is about to die. Gotta find a good one. Glitter may have originated on a ranch. Okay, here's how. According to local lore, a man by the name of Henry Rushman from Bernardsville, New Jersey, invented glitter by accident in 1934 while working on a cattle ranch. So he was a machinist, and he was trying to find a way to dispose of scrap metal by crushing it into tiny pieces. And so the plastic went in and glitter came out. And the rest is commonly accepted as history. All right. Well, I guess that's enough for now. Um, Let me know if this would be something you would like in the future. And thank you for watching. Stay safe, love yourself and others. And I'm praying God's blessings over you. Have a good night.